Hey screen printers, John and Zach here again from the Basement Screen Printing. Today we're going to show you our screen stretcher that we designed. Basic design of the unit. There's 4 pieces all the same, made out of 4-inch channel iron. Starts with a base, nothing too fancy, and this piece right here, which is what actually the screen attaches to. You'll see how it works. We had started just with these 4 pieces here that you see, and we found out as we were tightening it, it wanted to lift off the table. So we probably should have found a way to attach them together, but what we did instead was we bolted it to the table. So if you can sacrifice a table, drill some holes. And that's going to hold it down a little better. Hold it down so it doesn't move. So this is the heart and soul of it here. The piece that holds the screen, and it's our clamping device. What you have here, basically, it's a serpentine belt from an automobile, and we cut them. It's got little grooves in there, and you clamp it down. That's what holds the screen really tight. So you take these 4. I don't know what you want to call them, stretching devices. Run them all in. And what you want to do is, you have to start with a bare screen. You have to clean the glue off from the old one. We use this flapper type grinder. It's got like sandpaper on it, and you grind down the glue. You don't want to grind it too hard. This is only aluminum, so if you grind it too deep, then you're gonna end up cutting right through it. So I'll grind the flat surface here like you see here, and take a Scotch pad and just kind of clean up the edges a little bit like that. And that's all you got to do with that. You can use it. Here's one that we have finished already. It's all cleaned up. You can take and set this down in here like this, in between the 4 stretching units. You can take some solvent of some sort, spray it on a rag, and just clean off if there's any debris on there. It's really not too critical. Now what we want to do is, we're going to want to put some gloves on. Some of these chemicals are pretty nasty. The glue that actually sticks it down is super glue. So you don't want to breathe it, you don't want to touch it, it's going to stick your fingers together. We have a fan over here that's actually blowing air across because it can irritate your eyes. It's not good stuff, so do it in a ventilated area. And you want to take your screen, and this is just something that we purchased on eBay. You get it about anywhere, any supplier, I guess. Set that down. Put that in there. Set the clamp down. This piece of screen's a little bit short. This is just a piece of steel again with the serpentine belt on it. Set that in there like that. Clamp that down. Same with the other ones. Now, because these clamps they're not super tight, and you're going to really stretch this thing out, we've got a little extra insurance here. Put these clamps on here like this. Now you just want to go around, tighten these all up evenly. And you really got to tighten these up. And you can see it. Now they do have a tension gauge for these where you can check and see what the tension is. Unfortunately, we don't have one of those. So you can get a pretty good feel for it if you've been doing this for a while. You can feel the tension on the screen. It's got to be really tight. So if it feels tight, go even a little further. If you had a tension gauge, you could custom make all your screens to tension that you're looking for. That can be important, especially with white ink. But for now, that's getting pretty good. There, that feels about right. Like I said, it's just sort of a feel thing without the tension gauge. If you have another screen, you can compare it. There. So once you get that, now we got to glue it down. Before you glue it, you can take and it's a good idea to write down the screen size. So this is a 110 here. So that'll stay on there underneath the glue. And like I said, this stuff's pretty bad. Got a fan here to kind of blow the vapors outside. I want to do this in a well ventilated area. Pour it out like this. smooth it out. Push it down in through the mesh a little bit, kind of use this as a squeegee, and it takes a little bit of practice until you figure out exactly how much the adhesive that you need. And some of you are going to ask, well, where'd you get that glue? Most any supply shop that sells screen printing supplies will have it. This stuff you can see is I can't even pronounce that, but that's the word, that's the name for basically super glue. After you get done putting that on, and there's an activator. Comes with the stuff if you buy it as a kit, and you just go around, spray it on there. Nice even coat. Stuff goes a long way too. We've already done probably about 15 screens, and we've hardly used any of it, so it does go a long way. You don't need much, and it only takes a few seconds for it to harden up. And then take your razor blade, go around and trim it off. Go. Save yourself a ton of money on making your own screens. And thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.